What's good, my dudes? Cascade Maker here. We're on Roblox Deathrun doing a game review, so let's get it started. Roblox Deathrun is a game, obviously, where you're doing a Deathrun. It's kind of like Gary's Mod Deathrun. Basically, that just on Roblox. It's essentially the same thing. Which I definitely think this is probably better than actually Gary's Mod version. I just think it has much more creativity. It just looks nicer in my opinion. To be completely honest here. So in Roblox Deathrun, there are basically two modes that you're playing. You're playing as either the killer, which is where you essentially go around pushing down trap buttons and setting off different set of things, trying to get people to get killed until all the runners are dead. Or you're a runner, which is basically where you're running across the map trying to not get killed by the killer. As a runner, you're supposed to be able to go to the side and get coins. You can also get gems by being the first to certain checkpoints. Encourages you to try to be in front instead of just sitting in the back like I am right now. And once you get to the very end, you're going to go to the killer's where he puts all the traps in, basically, and you'll be able to kill him. And at the end, you're rewarded based on how well you did in the game, how far you went forward, and how long you ran for. You get coins and XP based on all of that, which you can then spend in the very big shop section, filled with tons of items. It's not a massive area, but there's definitely a lot here. Even a hand in the back to keep them from camping or sitting way in the back, and pushes them when time goes on too far, and he'll kill you if you don't get moving again. All this prevent a very fair and playable and very nice environment. Everything has been accounted for. The lobby looks very nice. I think it looks really good. It's a very pleasant, nice looking lobby. My only issue with it is that you're never really here very long, so you can never really see what's going on. Which is, I guess is not supposed to be here, but it's just that you put all this effort for this lobby, no one's ever going to be able to really see it. But I guess it's not really a major negative. It's not even really negative at all. It's just more of a statement. The maps are all pretty nice and very cool looking. I wish there was more knowing what each button does, because sometimes you just don't really. If you're new to the map, you don't know what's really going on. You don't completely know what each button will do, which is an issue because you're completely at a disadvantage. I mean, it really kind of sucks, but hey, there's not much you can really do about it, is there? All the maps are just really nice. There's just really not much to say much more about that. What you should have is you can just sit in the back and just kind of stay in front of the hand, and you'll still get a ton of XP and credits just for sitting in front of the hand, which is definitely a broken area and it needs to be addressed, I think, honestly. It's also a level system in the game. It doesn't really show much. It doesn't really show basically how long you played the game. That's really all it's here for. There's a very nice, kind of like shows you where you are on the meter, shows where the checkpoints are as well. I believe that's what these are. Don't quote me on that, but they're very nice to look at. There's the hand as well. The back-through mode is very easy and intuitive to use, very simple, which is definitely something that's very expected at this point. You expected the hand, just think it's kind of cool. So guys, that's basically it. There's not really much else to really go over. I wish there was more like game modes, maybe something like that. I wish there was some like more game modes. It just gets kind of boring a bit fast. I mean, I played probably about 2 hours here, and it's just not getting boring, so it's not too bad. But I just wish there was some more like game modes or something like that. I mean, new maps are always a good thing, but I'd rather have new game modes or something like that. I'm sure these guys are very creative, very good, so I'm sure they can think of something. So I'm going to give my final rating. My final rating of Roblox Deathrun is going to be a 9 out of 10. My only issue with the game is there's just not enough content, and I just feel like there's not much point to go back after playing for that, unless I want to play it for something else, you know? But I do give it my personal recommendation to go check out this game. It's not a bad game, it's a good game actually. It just doesn't have enough content. I feel like I could have like this, some other stuff to maybe do. But I definitely give my personal recommendation to go and check this game out for just a little bit. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.